Hello. Guess who's back? Back again. SG's back. Tell your friends. Silly bitch. First of all, TH, if I have a problem with current events in the world, there are things I would have a problem with or without you, with or without your husband. Okay? Alright? My feelings on what is going on and with, like, how dare you think I shouldn't have a distaste for a religion that hates Jews, regardless of you or your husband, even if I didn't know you or anything. How dare you think it's about you? You stupid bitch. You stupid bitch. Do you honestly think your live stream that you just made, full of lies, was your smartest move? I want to know who these men are you think I am fucking and living in their houses. I want to know who that is. Okay, bitch? I want to know. Disclaimer, I don't own all of this fucking stupid bitch's audio, but I'm using it within the Fair Use Act guidelines because this bitch is just like, it's out of line. First of all, you don't know everybody I know, so you listing off the people that you think I know in Michigan, I don't know. Disclaimer, I do not own all of this audio. I'm using it within the Fair Use Act guidelines. And just because you make your live streams and then delete them doesn't mean that you haven't been talking about people. You haven't said anything. I've been on my merry little fucking way, sick as fuck. And I don't give a shit if you know somebody in Michigan, Tracy. The only people, me. First of all, once again, you keep saying that, Tracy, okay? But you want me to feel a certain kind of way. Well, you're just disrespectful as fuck. Debbie, Janelle. You don't know who I know in Michigan. Why are you listing off people? And Ellen, that's it. So, and let me tell you something, sweetheart. You always have a problem. First of all, who the fuck are you calling sweetheart? With me in getting assistance. Don't you think with all the times you and your friend Tanger posted in your account to call Homeland Security and DHS and CPS, don't you think if I was lying about something, they would have caught me, you dumb bitch? Don't you think if I was abusing my kids, if they were starving, if they didn't have what they needed, they would be taken by now after years of your harassment? Don't even try it. Years of my harassment. I've never called CPS on anyone. Bullying and years of you advocating for people to get their kids taken away. You know, see how you just lied right there? Years of me advocating for people to get their kids taken away. Bitch, your next live stream is gonna be you explaining what the fuck you're talking about, bitch. You don't get to go live and fucking negate
facts of what you were saying and the fact that people are getting a little sick and tired of these protests and still not answer the question, what are you protesting?
It never ceases to amaze me that you, the biggest hypocrite of them all, who sits on their fucking ass yelling at people to send you money so you can do
This is a lie here too. I've never yelled at anybody and told them I'm not going live unless you give me money.
content that's like literally making fun of people, harassing them. That's what you want people to pay. Oh, well, I'm not going to go live unless someone pays me because, I'm not going to waste my time doing
I've never fucking said that ever. I want you to swear on your kid's head everything that you say in this live stream is true.
all of this commentary unless somebody sends money.
I never said that. Never said that.
Like, get a grip,
You
Tracy.
get a grip.
And before you make fun of somebody else for getting assistance or you make fun of somebody else's relationship with their kids or how they raise them,
All right. I'm not making fun of your relationship with your kids or how you get or people who get assistance.
or you make fun of somebody else's significant other, bitch, you have lived with 3 different men in the past.
All right. Now you're going to have to swear on your kids' lives that what you just said there is true. I want to know who the fuck these 3 different men I've lived with in 8 months is. You're going to fucking, bitch, you're going to fucking follow through with that. Bitch.
Don't you think if I was abusing my kids, if they were starving, if they didn't have what they needed, they would be taken by now after years of your harassment and bullying and years of you advocating for people to get their kids taken away?
Liar.
It never ceases to amaze me that you, the biggest hypocrite of them all, who sits on their fucking ass yelling at people to send you money. So
Listen, cunt. You're going to fucking tell me who the fuck these 3 men are that I've lived with in the last 8 months.
and do content that's like literally making fun of people, harassing them. That's what you want people to pay. Oh, well, I'm not going to go live unless someone
Never
pays
said
me
that.
because, I'm not going to waste my time doing all of this commentary unless somebody sends me money.
I never said that.
Like, get a grip, Tracy, get a grip. And before you make fun of somebody else for getting assistance, or you make fun of somebody else's relationship with their kids or how they raise them, or you make fun of somebody else's significant other, bitch, you have lived with 3 different men in the past 8 months.
Who?
So, fuck you. Seriously. I've had the same husband for 10 years, and we were engaged for one before that. So I've been with.
Listen, cunt bag, I don't give a fuck. You're gonna tell me who these 3 men are I've lived with in the last 8 months. You really think that was the smartest thing to fucking say? Like, that's a fucking lie. Straight up lie. You think you just got to come on live and fucking lie? Cunt bag, you're gonna have some more fucking details to that story. I want to hear them. Cunt.
The same person for 11 years. You have went house flopping. Demand, probably because.
Excuse me? Have I? Really? I want you to put your kids' lives on that. If that's true, you should have no problem doing that, right? Come on. Come on.
Can't stand your fucking ass. Okay? And you use a diagnosis that you had years ago. And I have continuously forgiven you and given you the benefit of the doubt.
All right.
Shut my mouth about you.
All right, listen. You don't talk about my diagnosis. And you don't tell me you've forgiven me. I haven't done shit to you ever. You just sat there and lied and said I've gone to 3 different men's houses in 8 months. I want to know where you're getting your fucking information from, bitch, because that ain't true. So you better swear on the life of everything you love, bitch, that that's true, because you don't get to just come and lie.
Been on about my business, not spoken about you, not said anything about you. Yet you say all this shit, you write all this stuff about how it's so bad when people go after other people's jobs, yet you.
I didn't, don't even keep saying I rallied people to go after Swiss's job. Shut the fuck up. That's a fucking lie. You're sitting here lying, 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 lying. Okay? And you think because you private on your live streams, that means that none of us heard your racist shit about Thanksgiving and everything. I'm sick of hearing your fucking accusations and your lies. I don't think this was really your smartest move. Okay?
We're the one who rallied everybody to do that shit to
It's a
Swift.
lie. It's a lie.
And you know it.
To do what shit? To do what shit? Why'd you fucking show that letter? Whatever fucking letter you're talking about, bitch.
You know, and you talk about people's relationship with their kids, where they live.
No, I don't. See, you're making it like that, but no. No. No, actually, I don't.
How they are, what they do or don't do. You don't have a job. You are not in your daughter's life.
You don't know anything about me and my kid. You don't know anything about my finances. But you seem to think that you do. Because you call me Tracy. You think that makes people think that you know me on a personal level, but you don't. We don't talk on the phone. We don't talk. You came out the gate being a hateful cunt. You don't talk to me like this. Because if you really want a reason to hate me, you'll get one, cunt.
Have your own house. You don't have your own income. The income that you do have is disability.
I paid into disability, bitch. What do you do? Bitch.
So what the fuck? You have no kids. You have nothing to support. So why do you deserve something from the state? But people like myself with children who are struggling, I've been struggling for the past few years. Why is that any of your fucking business? Why?
Tiffany, let me explain something to you. People who say they've been struggling for the past couple of years, okay? People who say that, they don't fly to Palestine or anywhere back and forth a couple of times a year, okay? They don't do it. They don't go anywhere. They can't afford it. They don't get their nails done. They do them themselves. They don't get them done. They don't pay $75 and shit, okay? They don't constantly have skincare, makeup, and they don't pay $50 at BJ's or wherever the fuck you paid for the two little tiny jars of something, $50. They don't do that. They don't do that shit. They don't go to Tim Hortons and spend $20 a day on fucking coffee. Okay? People who are struggling don't do that. Okay? Now, you've been talking like this to me since the day you came in this fucking community. You're gonna need to check yourself.
Tax dollars are you paying, bitch?
I've paid tax dollars, cunt. I paid from the time I was 15 to 52, and I still pay them. You don't fucking talk to me like this. You racist bitch.
What tax dollars did you pay when you worked in the fucking bar? Probably hooking yourself. I mean,
Hooking myself? So you don't think that people who work in bars pay tax? You don't know shit about me, you cunty bitch.
why else would you go from man to man to man? Or maybe
I want to know who this man to man to man is. I really do. I want to know who this man to man. Where are you getting this story from? Going man to man to man. Where'd you get that shit from? Man to man to man. Man to man to man. Fuck you talking about, you whore? Listen, you scabby ass bitch. You don't talk to me like this.
that's why you have to keep traveling from man to man because you won't give it up. And that's why they let you live with them because they think they're gonna get a piece of ass. I don't know, one or the other.
All right, you scabby ass dumpster diving, trash bag, scumbag, bitch. Who the fuck are you talking to? You really think this was the smartest move for you?
Maybe you should focus, since it's almost Christmas. Thanksgiving just passed, and you didn't want to take anyone up on their offer. Swiss gave you information. You could have got all these nice things.
Yeah, I want to know what you're talking about right there. I did go somewhere for dinner, and I have lots of leftovers. Swiss gave me all this information for fucking homeless people to get. I'm not a homeless person that needs any information from Swiss. I don't need anything from Swiss. You understand me? Take anybody up on their offer? What are you speaking of there? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, scumbag? Now you're going to start talking about my kid. Thinking you know something about me and my kid's relationship. Thinking you know what I did on Thanksgiving. Oh, fuck, you're fucking up bad, bitch. Did one of your friends tell you to do this? Because they aren't your friend.
But you didn't want to do that. You just wanted to talk shit and be evil like you are. So why don't you contact your child and see if you can rectify your psychopathic ways?
All right, cuntbag, you don't know anything about me and my kid, but why you're speaking about my kid, because I don't like what's going on all over the world in these Muslim-run countries with the beheadings and shit, and that makes you seem to think that because of current events, you get to harass me about my kid and say I was hooking. Wow, you're really off the rails right now. Just so not smart of a move. Wow, just not smart. Did somebody tell you to do this? Because they are not your friend.
Apologize and tell her how bad you need her. Why don't you do that? Why don't you try contacting your child instead of talking about everybody else's children?
I'm not talking about everybody else's children. Who am I talking about? Why are you speaking? Now you're going to go on to say I don't have a relationship with my sisters. Where are you getting this from? I have very good relationships with my sisters. Where are you getting your fucked up dumbass gonna get you fucked information that is just not true? I mean, you're fucking stupid. This was that, and this isn't smart.
About that. Ding, 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 ding. Johnny.
Who's Johnny? Who's
You're
Johnny?
so sick and you're dying, yet you sound perfectly fine to be sitting up every night.
Don't you just hate that? Look how sick you sound, huh? Maybe you shouldn't have ran your trap on Thanksgiving, huh? Talking shit you don't know. Maybe you shouldn't have been doing this. Maybe you shouldn't have to sleep in a fucking cold basement. Maybe you should shut the fuck up, bitch. Everybody's dying, cunt. You don't talk about me. You understand me? I don't have to like a bunch of fucktards protesting for nothing, spitting in people's faces, and being very ungrateful that won't assimilate. You should shut the fuck up over there. All night, bitching and talking about other people's kids and families, but you're so sick. I wasn't on when I was sick. Than you. You do sound sicker than me in the head, physically, mentally, everything. You're a scumbag. People can't hear in your voice or see in your face when you're sick. I was fucking falling asleep the other day sitting up because of the amount of cough syrup and medicine that was in my system. Who gives a fuck, dumb cunt? Go to bed then. I've been sick as a fucking dog. I've been sick too. Now. I wasn't on for a fucking week because I was sick. Fuck you, cunt bag. I don't understand why so many of you just can't leave me alone. So many of us? I'm not talking about anybody. I'm not saying anything nasty or rude. I'm not doing anything bad. I'm not saying anything bad. I'm not doing anything wrong just because I'm struggling right now and I need help. So because I don't prove to you, fucking piece of shit, why I need help, I don't need it. Why do you need it?
And because you're quote unquote friend, well, I doubt you have friends, Tracy. I doubt you have fucking friends because you know what? All the ones that were your friends.
You know what? You like this shit. That's why you keep saying Tracy instead of SG. You must. There's supposed to be something that you really like. Are you trapped in something that you can't get out of and you're pissed because I haven't ever actually called to have, you know, anything looked into that's going on in your home pertaining to whatever could be the hummus shit, like, because you can't get out of something that you're in and you want to get out of it? Like, I'm not your fucking savior, cunt. You're the one who's lonely and angry. Don't worry about me. You don't know shit about me. But you keep saying Tracy like you want to give people the impression that me and you are friends or some shit. You better keep my fucking name out of your scumbag dick sucking mouth.
Have left you because of your psychopathic ass. Because every time you get mad, you ram off at the mouth to all of them on how terrible they are and how shitty they are because they won't give you money or oil or medicine or whatever the
That doesn't, that's not, that's incorrect. Incorrect.
fuck it is that you need at the time. Cat food.
Here you go again with some fucking outrageous bullshit lie that you, I really don't know what possessed you to do this.
Who knows? But why don't you focus on your life and getting better and shut the hell up about mine? I'm getting sick of it, Tracy. Seriously. I'm getting sick and tired of hearing you bitch about my family.
Cuntbag, I want to know what you motherfuckers are protesting. Cuntbag, answer the fucking question.
I'm getting sick and tired of watching you post all these Islamic posts, all this fucked up shit about my religion.
It's not about your religion, bitch. See, you keep thinking everything is about you, scumbag. But it isn't.
Husband's culture. It's disgusting how
I don't give a fuck about you or your husband's religion or culture, scumbag. Act appropriately and be grateful. You got online on fucking Thanksgiving and basically bashed all white people for, and it's still, it don't sink into your head that Muslims were the ones fucking running that fucking slave trade. For a long, but they're horrible. And not all of them. The majority.
I seriously do think that you are possessed by a fucking demon.
You're gonna behead me? You want to send over your fucking brotherhood? You're gonna behead me?
Only someone like you who had no relationship with your fucking kid.
Who had no relationship with my kid? What are you speaking of there? You want to swear on your kid's life that that's a fact? Scumbag? Do you? I'm gonna suggest you stop talking about my fucking kid. And
who has no relationship at all.
You don't know anything about me and my kid.
With your sisters or with your family.
With my sisters or with my family? What the fuck does your scuzzy ass know about me and my sister? Nothing, cunt. Nothing. You know nothing. But this was very stupid of you. Hey, Richard. Hi. TH decided to go live and talk some fucking stupid shit. Like, she thinks that people being concerned about current events and what's going on with these protests and everything are specific towards her. We can't have concern about current events, world events, or nothing. She's got to go live, call me a hooker, talk about my kid, make all these false accusations, say I've gone from 3 different men's house in 8 months. I mean, I'd really like to know who these fucking men are. say I was hooking in the bar at the bar. This chick's off her fucking chain right now. She needs to be fucking silenced by, I don't know, her husband, a ball gag. I don't know, but there's something wrong with her.
And judge everyone else who has no job, who is supposedly sick, collecting disability, living off man after man after man.
Where do you get that from, living off man after man after man? I want to know. I want to know where you get that from. What man am I living off? I want to fucking know. Fucking sick cunt. You're the one living off a man, not me.
Only a psychopath like you could judge everyone else and everything that they say or do.
Nobody's judging everyone else and everything they say or do. But you're sitting here making up lies. And you think it's okay.
You are the scum of the fucking earth.
Who are you talking to?
Literally.
Who are you talking to? And you know what you wanted to say there?
You know.
You know what you wanted to say there. You know what you wanted to say. This is all you have spoken to me this way since you came into this community. Because of your disgusting fucking hatred of Jews, and I'm not a practicing Jew, and you keep calling me a Christian too, and I'm not. I would say I'd be more agnostic, but I don't practice any religion, so I don't know why you keep throwing religion into this, other than the fact that you, for some reason, think you're Muslim or something, but you're not. You're not. You're just a fucking freak, and you were raised by racists. You're married to fucking racists. You're just a racist.
And honestly, you could just leave me the fuck alone, bitch. Honestly. You could just leave me alone, but you choose not to. You go on and on and on and on and on, and you don't ever fucking stop. You never want to stop. You just go on and on and on and on and on and on.
Stop protesting then. If everything's about you that I posed with my distaste for what's going on in the world and these fuckers trying to infiltrate, then flex your power. It's like I did play her commentary. I mean, her video where she was talking stupid shit, because she's always talking stupid shit. But the bottom line is that they never seem to have a problem. It's always really apparent when they're talking about me, because they say methy. That's not that that's my name, but hey, or so vile, SG, cancer scammer. You know what I mean? Like, since October 8th, 2020, it's been abundantly clear that these bunch of fucking strangers that I don't know have, in fact, yeah, like, and my friends, they are very specific that they're speaking about me and my friends. But when, like somebody like Lou or TH, and people aren't even talking about them, they're all over the place. Like, you're saying this, but I don't even care. We don't, but I do care about what the world or what's going on in current events. And so this bitch seems to think that, it was, before it was all, when Charlie Kirk was alive, if I would post something from Charlie Kirk, because, I really held him in high regard, that I was race baiting. I was race baiting. Then after he died, they were all like, Charlie Kirk's so great, and blah, blah, you know what I mean? Um, Good, I'm glad that they like him. It's too late, but, it's like, I've always been up to date with current events and things that are going on. So TH seems to think that I wouldn't have a distaste for, people who are fucking being distasteful across the world. And it's supposed to be all because of her. Like, TH, please just shut the fuck up. Like, you don't get to come on here and talk like I go from man to man to man. Where did you ever hear that, bitch? That couldn't be further from the fucking truth. I don't even know what to tell you. I mean, I've never depended on a man for fucking anything. Very independent woman. I don't even know where you get that from, Scab.
And you started with me all because I said I had forgiven you for the shit you did.
I started with you all because you said you forget. What are you talking about? You started with me because, well, first of all, you knew Tom Reed didn't like him because he's a fucking piece of crap shit. And you were loving on him. And Jewish. You hate it. You hate that. And on my case, fucking since day one. Calling me a fake Jew. All kinds of shit. Fucking why don't you just shut the fuck up and act like a human being?
Because you're a fucking piece of shit liar. And you say, you didn't do anything to anybody. Nothing. You didn't tell me to go down a curvy road and kill myself.
Bitch. After you said you didn't give a fuck, now you were purposely not going to put seatbelts on your kids. Which I never even I never even was like giving you a hard time about the fucking seatbelts with your kids. I didn't even really go at you. Tiffany, people went at you because you came in this community going at everybody. I myself, for maybe a week or two, didn't even know who the fuck you were. And there you were, up on Bobbles, talking shit about me. Didn't even know who the fuck you were. Saying I called you a dirty towel head and shit. I didn't even know you. And you were accusing me of all this shit. But what I said to you was, hey, bitch, if you're gonna ride on the fucking streets and not even look at the road, yeah, you don't be having your kids in the car doing that, and at least go on a fucking dirt road instead of being on a fucking highway where anybody's loved ones could be. Because you don't give a fuck about yourself, fucking kill yourself. Who gives a fuck? Nobody told you that, you stupid bitch. And that same day, I didn't even fucking know this until I see somebody had the audio clip of you saying, I'm declaring war on SG. I didn't know what the fuck you were declaring war on me for, you stupid bitch. It's been like this with you since you fucking came in this community, you stupid scumbag bitch.
Myself, you didn't call my kids names.
I didn't call your kids
You
names.
didn't question Michael and what he was doing when he left my house and I gave him money. You didn't question.
I don't care. I don't give a fuck about this shit. Why the fuck are you fucking sitting here fucking lying about shit, bringing up the same shit while you seem to think you get to sit there saying I had a breast implant explode, talking shit about my daughter sexually, and you keep pretending that none of that went on. That's what you want to keep fucking saying and act like you've forgiven me? You fucking cunt. You need to step back, bitch.
Anything. You didn't say anything bad. You didn't threaten my family. You didn't do
I
any of
didn't
that, right?
threaten your
You didn't accuse
family.
my husband of doing things to my
It does seem like it's really hard for her to grasp acting like a human being. And I think it's because she's the one who's fucking actually miserable. I mean, But if you're gonna be in a religion that is so fucking, and I'm not saying that everybody is like this. I'm just seeing a lot of hate. It's crazy.
Done. No, you didn't do any of that. But you know the part that bothers me the most is that you constantly, nonstop speak about my religion and my faith. You know, my faith in Islam.
You are not a fucking. You just stop it. This is all just hatred from you. This has nothing to do with your faith or your religion. For you, you were raised by people who gave you Confederate hats. You're racist.
Is a beautiful faith. All this stuff that you're posting is rhetoric. It's not true Islam. It's not true Muslim.
Fuck off, cunt. If you think I don't confirm and check facts, you're off the chain right there then.
You know, yeah, there are corrupted asshole people out there that do not follow Islam the right way. But you know what? You don't follow Christianity the right way. That's for damn sure. Because if you did, you wouldn't sit here on the internet and talk down on people and accuse people's husbands of doing nasty things to their kids because they sleep in the same room or the same bed.
All right, and nobody's doing that. You just keep bringing that up. The last person who fucking did that was Munchie. But you just keep accusing me of it. And now you're gonna get real gross here.
Well, boy, you wouldn't judge people because they need state assistance. And it's all because of your jealousy because you can't get it. Because your daughter's too old now and she refuses to do illegal GoFundMes for fraudulent reasons. She won't.
Tiffany, I'm gonna need you to tell me what illegal GoFundMe you're talking about. See, and there you go, because you were in bubbles and you were running with her rhetoric like that. You loved it. You fucking loved it. How fucking dare you? How dare you? How dare you, bitch? Make the accusations that you're making right now and then try to accuse me of doing something that I didn't do. Munchie had said that. Fucking try to say I said it. Now you're gonna make some fucking accusation like that and act like that's oh that's why me. You don't talk like this to me. Do you understand me, scumbag?
You won't do it anymore.
Do it anymore?
So, you know.
You hear what you just said? You just accused my daughter of a fake GoFundMe. Do you honestly think this was the smartest thing for you to do? The way I'm feeling about what is going on in the fucking world with you, scumbag? Do you really think that was the fucking smartest thing for you to do?
Maybe that's why. I don't know.
Now you're done.
But you sit here and you judge everybody for everything that they say and everything that they do. And you never seem to remember all the fucked up shit that you say and that you do.
Who am I judging?
All the 17-hour lives that you do.
I've never had a 17-hour life, but who the fuck are you talking about? I judge everybody for everything they do and this and that and this and that when you just fucking lied about me and my. And you just got yourself in fucking real hot water.
Just ripping on people, tearing them apart from head to toe, talking about their families, about their kids, about
You're
their
liar.
homes, about their lives.
Look how you're trying to drag everybody into it. Look how you're trying to drag everyone into it and act like everybody, you do this, everybody. Look how you're trying to drag her because you like to incite hate.
You know what? I'm so glad I followed the advice of somebody that had called me and told me, just let it go, Tiffany.
Really?
Don't let these people do this to you.
That was advice? Because it don't sound like you're doing that.
And I have just been letting it go and doing my own thing.
No, you haven't.
Sick as fuck.
Mm-mm.
But nonetheless, still doing it. I just find it repulsive that anytime someone has something to say about me, it always has to be about my husband. It always has to be because he's brown, because he's Arab.
You're fucking dumb. And you are fucking stupid, you stupid twat.
Because he's Palestinian, because he's Muslim. Can't you guys come up with something better?
Better?
Always have to laugh at me and the things that you don't like about me.
Is fucking laughing at you and the things they don't laugh at. You're like stupid. Nobody gives a fuck about your husband unless he's fucking supporting bad things. If you need to stop. You need to check yourself, bitch.
Nothing's funny about what's going on in this community.
Nothing's funny about what's going on in the world, and nothing's funny about the accusations that you're making.
All is funny about it. Nothing's funny at all about it. But you guys just cannot leave me the fuck alone.
You guys? Really? You're the one who went live on Thanksgiving and then talk smack.
Especially you, Tracy.
Why are you why do you keep saying Tracy? Because you like this shit.
Because you know the sad part is, you're never gonna change. You're gonna die that way, miserable, alone.
Who the fuck do you think you're talking to like that? Who the fuck do you think you're talking to like that?
By yourself, living man to man, no job.
Man to man. Exactly, Richard. Yeah. Right. Who the fuck are you talking to like that, bitch?
No friends, nobody around you. And when people do come around you, it's only because they feel sorry for you. That's it. That's sad. That's really sad. But most of the people around you don't believe you. They don't believe in your plight, anyways. But they don't want to be the next victims. Because that's what you do. Everyone around you, you turn them into your victims every time they don't.
You're sick. Isn't she sick, Richard? And through this whole time, she didn't answer once the question that I said, what are they protesting? I just want to know. It's not like a personal question to you, Tiffany. I mean, like, if you know, like, could you inform us, like, maybe educate us on stuff instead of this? This is what you do instead.
Say what you want or agree with you or do what you want them to do. And that's what's sad and that's what's pathetic. I'll never forget the nasty fucking shit you said about Tiffany's son, about Debbie's daughter.
All right, listen, cunt. I didn't say shit about Debbie's daughter. I didn't say shit about Tiffany's son. That fucking cunt was in your live stream saying the most disgusting shit in your live stream with that troll account with my daughter's full fucking name for 4 fucking days, your cunty perverted ass talking all sexual. Okay, cunt? Don't even fucking try it, scab.
My kids, you have a corrupted mind.
No, you do.
So I don't know what happened to you when you were.
Now, here's where you've gone off the cliff right here. Right here is where you bang that fucking nail into that coffin, bitch. Right here. This was one of the dumbest fucking moves you ever made, is saying what you're saying right here.
Kid, may God bless you. May He take that. Nothing's funny at all about it. People do come around you, it's only because they feel sorry for you.
And I feel sorry for you for what you say in this. You are fucked.
That's it. That's sad. That's really sad. But most of the people around
You
you
think
don't
you're
believe
gonna have a
you. They don't
fucking
believe.
sexually charged fucking relation for 4 fucking days. Keep talking about my kid, and then you think you're gonna say this? Oh, scumbag, you're so fucking done.
In your plight, anyways. But they don't want to be the next victims. Because that's what you do. Everyone around you, you turn them into your victims every time they don't say what you want or agree with you or do what you want them to do. And that's what's sad and that's what's pathetic. I'll never forget the nasty fucking shit you said about Tiffany's son, about Debbie's daughter, about my kids. You have a corrupted mind. So I don't know what happened to you when you were a kid. May God bless you. May He take that horror out of your mind. Because
You fucking dirty, perverted slob. How fucking dare you? Nothing happened to me when I was a kid.
Apparently, something happened to you or your daughter. You sick because the way that you accuse other innocent.
I don't accuse people of that shit, but the way you just fucking said. You better have all your I's dotted and your T's crossed. I'm not kidding you, Jeff. Fucking look forward to an audit.
Innocent men and women of things that is like unimaginably not true. Sick. The way that it's so easy for you to think of the nastiest, most disgusting fucking things like it's.
You're such a fucking liar right there, man. Prepare for an audit. You better start getting all your shit in order. You're getting audited, bitch.
Well, to you, it's disgusting. The way you get mad and throw people under the bus because they don't have the same mindset as you do. Okay, you know, like with Chicken Winner. At least she says.
This has nothing to do with Chicken Winner. Bitch, you're getting audited for what you just said, you dirty bitch. You don't fucking get to lie like that.
The fucking truth how she feels. I may not like it and I may not agree. And we argue back and forth a lot.
At least Chicken Winner says the truth how I feel. I say the truth how I feel. Shut up, pig. You dirty bitch. You're getting audited.
But you know what? She is who she fucking is. Whether people like it or not. Right? But you're not. You go into chats and pretend that you like people. You act fake places because you want to fit in somewhere. And then when it comes to your live chat, you think that having a friend means that is when you sit and gossip about people and make fun of them together.
I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about, you stupid bitch, but make sure you get, tell your hubby, you just got his ass audited. Trust and fucking believe, bitch. Yep. Trust and fucking believe. You don't get to make up some disgusting, perverted fucking lie like that about me and saying I go from man to man and I was hooking. Bitch, you're getting fucking audited. And then you can, I don't care what taxes you pay or whatever. But you want to talk about shit? You want to fucking make up lies? You want to fucking react like this shit? Yeah.
Make nasty fucking live streams about people all day and all night because your life is miserable.
You're
when
gonna
really,
be
that's all it comes down to is you have nothing better because you have no light in your life. You have nothing to look forward to, nobody to be by you, and that is why
you don't fucking know anything about my life, scrub. I can be concerned about current events, but you don't get to fucking lie about me. Your shit's getting audited.
Terrorize so many other people because misery loves company. That's why. Because why else would a grown-ass woman who's dying of cancer sit on a social media platform?
You don't get to sit there and talk to me like that. Man, you pushed yourself right over stupidity.
And literally harass everybody that she dislikes or disagrees with.
It doesn't happen, but you're trying to pull everybody into it. Yeah, free Palestine, purposely. From the river to the sea. Well, that means to decimate Israel. That's what that means. Fuck you, cunts. Get the fuck out of this country. You're gonna fucking act like that. Assimilate. Act normal, bitch.
And with me, you just love talking about my Arab Muslim husband.
I don't give a fuck about your Arab Muslim husband unless he's breaking the fucking law, cunt. See, you talked about him too much. You did.
Are you attracted to him? Do you love him? Are you jealous?
No. Oh, no. Oh, no. See? You see? That fucker's gonna be sweating it when you fucking gets that letter from the IRS.
Fuck.
You did that. You did that to him.
But it's disgusting. It really is. If you
I am about.
Me, fine. But why do you always have to mention my children or my husband?
Nobody's talking about your children. You keep bringing up your husband. Scum.
Like I said, all these times where you have advocated for me to lose my assistance, where people have fucking called and
I have never all these time advocated for you to lose your assistance. You do this shit to yourself. You go every fucking day, you're fucking screaming, fucking whatever, and all your scumbag fucking, what you want to call your religion, fucking going through the fucking streets, fucking protesting what? What are you, stop the oppression! What oppression, you fucking cunt?
Poured it to me because you're bestie put it in your fucking live stream. Send the police to my house. Call CPS on me. No,
I've never fucking called CPS on you, you fat pig, and I'm sick of you saying that. Fucking dumb bitch. CPS has been involved in your life fucking since the day your kids were born.
Told me to go unalive myself.
Oh,
all
fuck
these
off.
things that you've done. Don't you think the government is not stupid? They can see everything. So don't you fucking think that if I could survive on my own, I would, bitch? But I actually.
Why can't you survive on your own?
Or a fucking store. It depends on my fucking problem. But what you're on and on and on and on and on and on and on. You guys are gonna go on and on and on about my husband because he's brown, he's Palestinian, and he's Muslim. So why wouldn't you go on and 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 on about my husband?
How many times do you throw your husband under the bus?
And I'm sorry, poor fucking you. You want me to cry because your friend with kids doesn't qualify to get help? That's not my fucking problem. But what, you're gonna hate everybody you don't like who gets assistance because your friend?
Now, cuntbag, it actually is because of you and your scumbag fucks that fucking have multiple kids, to multiple wives and get fucking assistance, and then the stores that are all owned by you motherfuckers in the fucking towns that you took over, that you won't allow anybody other businesses or anything, motherfucker, marching through motherfucking streets, annoying the fuck out of people, that will give. If somebody comes into that store and they say they'll charge up $100 where there's no groceries and give you $50, but they charge, and the other $50 they keep and send it off to your fucking scumbag other country motherfucking hummus or any other organization. And that's what they were doing in Somalia too. You need to fucking stop, bitch. You're throwing yourself, I mean, like, into the fire. You really are.
Friend can't get it? No. It's not my fucking problem. I'm sorry for her.
It's because of scumbags like you that people can't get it, because there isn't enough, because you've sucked it dry.
Business, it doesn't mean they're making money, dumb bitch.
Who you talking to? Like,
and a construction LLC is not a fucking business. It's not a restaurant or a fucking store.
the fuck you talking about? It's not a restaurant or a store. It's not a business. Yes, it is a business. It's a licensed contractor. Yes, it is a fucking business. The fuck you talking about? It's not a business.
On jobs, and when you're not getting jobs, when you're not making money, you qualify for assistance. You dumb.
Okay, you're talking too much here, but go ahead, keep talking.
About my Arab Muslim husband. I don't. Are you attracted to him? Do you want? He told me to go unalive myself.
Shut up. Your husband's probably gonna try.
You guys are gonna go on and on and on about my husband because he's brown, he's Palestinian, and he's Muslim. So why wouldn't you go on and on and on and on and on?
See, you're making it seem guilty for that. He's Arab, brown, Muslim, Palestinian. So why wouldn't you? Because they're all criminals. That's what it sounds like you're saying right there.
Not about my husband. And I'm sorry, poor fucking you. You want me to cry?
Poor me? No, poor you. And wow, you just
because
can't
your
stop.
friend with kids doesn't qualify to get help. That's not my fucking problem. But what, you're gonna hate everybody you don't like who gets assistance because your friend can't get it?
No.
It's not my fucking problem. I'm sorry for her. But you know what? Just because someone has a business, it doesn't mean they're making money, dumb bitch.
Who you talking to? Like,
and a construction LLC is not a fucking business. It's not a restaurant.
So 1 minute, just because someone owns a business doesn't mean they're making money. But a construction company isn't a business? Yes, it is.
Or a fucking store. It depends on jobs. And when you're not getting jobs, when you're not making money, you qualify for assistance, you dumb. Oh my God. And he's sick.
I don't give a fuck. He's getting audited because of you.
Unlike you, he doesn't sit in different people's houses every other fucking 5 months.
I don't sit in different people's house. My last apartment was for 9 months, cunt. I mean, 9 months. I'm sorry, 9 years. I was there for 9 years. The one before that, I was there for fucking 20 years. But no man involved. I fucking pay my own rent. Like, I don't know who the fuck you're talking to, bitch.
Scream on the top of his lungs every fucking time because somebody has something that he doesn't. He doesn't cry and play victim either. He does his very best.
To stay quiet because what? What? Is he breaking the law?
Sometimes, even when you do your very best, you need assistance. I've not had assistance my entire fucking marriage. But when I need it, I get it. And how dare you, someone who doesn't even have their child.
How dare you talk to me with such venom in your mouth, you fucking cunt. And here you go again, talking about my kid. You don't know anything about my relationship with my kid. Does anybody here think that a construction business LLC is not a business?
Their life, judge me and how I raise mine. How dare you, someone who doesn't have their own stuff, someone who can't even take care of their animals. You left your.
And now you're saying I left my cat for dead. I left my cat for dead. I rehomed my cat. I have my dog and my cat, and the other cat I had to rehome because I could only bring one dog, one cat. Where are you getting that I left my cat for dead and I can't take care of my pets? I wouldn't move somewhere that I couldn't bring. Uh, what do you mean can be derived in different country? I don't understand. Can you explain that?
For dead. I didn't leave my cat for dead. You can't even take care of your own animals.
I could take care of my own animals.
You depend on people on the.
Yeah, I don't know why you're saying I can't take care of my animals.
To send you cat food and fucking shit that you need.
I don't have to have people send me cat food and shit I need. I don't know where you're getting your fucking false information, but man, you made a bad mistake.
So how dare you talk about me? And how dare you act like you're this righteous good person when you're the one who rallies people up to get people to lose their fucking jobs?
That's a lie. That is a fucking lie. That is a lie, bitch. That is a lie. You don't get to keep making up all these lies about me like you've done since the day you came in this fucking community.
They don't like you, or they said something you didn't like. You never had any reason to do that. You jumped on a fucking Mary bandwagon.
I didn't do shit. Don't even fucking keep accusing me. Are you saying like if it's in a different country? His business, I think his business is here. What do you mean derived in a different country? What does that mean?
Follower, just like the rest of them. And a coward.
I'm no coward.
Anyone who has to speak about somebody's husband and children.
Nobody's speaking about your fucking husband and children. Stop with that shit. Stupid cunt.
Anyone who can't find anything else to talk about other than your religion, if you get assistance, the way you look, somebody's children, you already lost, bitch.
I already lost.
You have to go that deep.
You're fucking stupid, man. I already lost. Whoa. What kind of a competition is this you think you're in right now? God damn, man. You're gonna be the worst thing your husband ever fucking had in his life.
That you have to insult that kind of stuff. You have no leg to stand on. You have no leg to stand on. The fact that you live your whole life off of other people.
Really?
Is really funny.
I want to know where you get where do you get that from? I live my whole life off of other people. What the fuck are you talking about there, dumb bitch? Do you fucking even know me? Have you met me? I live my whole life off of other people? No, fucking for real, Tiffany. Like, have you met me? Do you think I need a man to fucking survive? You think I've needed other people my whole life? I've gone from man. Do you even fucking know? Yeah, I know you don't know me, but I'm just like curious. Like, have you even like? Do you like even like? Do you have any clue? Like, what you're speaking? Like, I mean, like, seriously, do you? You couldn't be so far off base. I mean, you are so fucking pathetic right now. Just making up any lie you can, and then trying to make it like plural. So, like, trying to get everybody else involved. Shut up, cunt. I want to know what your fucking cunt bag, fucking shit bag, so called religion is protesting. I want to know what you're being, what's being oppressed. Huh? 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 Stupid bitch. You just got your hubby audited.
You met at a bar? What the fuck are you talking me and my
I met him at a bar. The fuck you talking about, cunt? Why do you keep saying I go from? Who fucking even told that to you? Like, what? Or, did somebody tell you that you just made it up? Like, where are you getting this kind of shit from? Where do you get this from? Where'd you meet your hubby? Online? A fucking dating site? Marry for money? Marry an ugly bitch for money? Druggies looking for husbands? Where?
me and my relationship and how I met my husband.
I don't care.
Yeah, the guy you just moved out of his house, you met at the bar. I didn't. Seriously.
Listen, cunt. You don't know anything about paying bills. You really don't. You know the local kebab shop. You don't know anything about paying bills, renting, anything, landlords. I mean, this whole story you've got going on in your head is, I don't know. What are you just like piecing together bullshit and lies that you hear from fucking Munchie and Carrie Mann and shit? Holy fuck, man. You're fucking out of your mind.
You judge my relationship with my son, yet your daughter told
I judge your relationship with your son. I don't know anything about your relationship with your son, but here you keep talking about my kid over and over. You're fucking getting audited.
you it was ideal for you to die.
You're getting
Yet you
audited.
somehow think that my relationship with my kid,
You're fucking
about
done.
her, or anything to do with these people in the comments, I don't speak about any of them. None of them. They just, I've been so sick.
In the head.
And it's the holidays. And the first live I turn on, Tracy's.
See?
Somebody who's supposedly dying. She wants to play my live streams.
You know what? It's not my fault. What do you want me to cry for you that you picked the worst, like politically inclined, so-called calls themselves a religion, bunch of fucking violent motherfuckers, a religion of the sort, that's beheading people, treating their women like shit. You want me to cry about the fact that you picked that to fucking, well, then again, they're the only ones looking for fucking green cards and multiple wives. I find out you're sponsoring anybody from that fucking, and oh my god, bitch. You are fucking stupid. You are fucking stupid. You are dumb. You are dumb. And I do believe your husband is smart. I know you're dumb. I know more about fucking his country than you fucking do. And that's for sure. I know for a fact that you are a hummus supporter because that's the only fucking organization that you even relate to Palestine. The whole Fatah and PLO, you know nothing about any of that, okay? Nothing. All you fucking know about is what you think you're gonna fucking be some scamming cunt bitch. Hello, Ollie. Like it goes without swearing. I can't promise something like that. Honestly, God, you keep your money. I can't promise something like that. You said cunt in your live stream the other day. Let's simmer down over there. You did. I mean, I would love to see you go, 10 minutes with, 600 from what? Your own contract for 600K from could have been created, and there are no reported sales figures, expense numbers, or employee. Is that true? There's actually a wait, could have just been created, and there are no accessory expense or employees that are needed. Is that a true company? Or was you just saying an example? $20 for me. Yeah, I really wish your chat could go without speaking about Annette and, her kid and stuff like that. That would be cool. I mean, yeah, I don't agree with. No, no, I'm not homeless. I've never been homeless my entire life. I don't agree with Superwoman bringing you up, and I've said that before, and I've deleted her comments when she brings you up. So no, I don't agree with that because I hadn't seen you around. So really, to me, I feel like it's just gonna cause problems to, you know what I mean? Say those things. No, she's not laughable. I think there's other people in the community who are laughable, but certainly not. She was a good friend to you. She was a good friend to you. But I do not agree with Superwoman, and I do delete the comments because you weren't even around, so there's no reason to even had been bringing you up. So yeah, but that's not Annette's fault, and I don't think that other people should be blamed for it or even spoken about her kid or anything like that. So you know, really. I was gonna ask you, Ollie, you know how like in Canada they have Thanksgiving in October? No, don't call her names in here because that is just that. Don't please don't do that. That's just disrespectful. But and Thanksgiving in Canada is in October, right? What do they say? And what do they say in Canada about the Indians and the situation there, and why is there Thanksgiving? Like, because I never really studied in the history of that. So I know, like, I was listening to TH who did a live stream on Thanksgiving, and of course, blamed the white man for everything, and blah 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 blah. But the further history I did is, I'm just curious about. Uh, sorry, trying to have that conversation, able to figure that one out. No, but they must have a history of Indians there in Canada, correct? Like, do they talk about the same kind of, 'cause I do think that Indians were given a real raw, short end of the stick and done dirty. But Really? There's no laws to punish that behavior, Richard? Wow. I was just talking about the Indians. I don't always want to argue. I just wanted to ask somebody from Canada a question. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't mean like I'm buddy with anybody. I just, while I had somebody from Canada in here, I was just asking a question. Rugs. Rug. I'll have to do a little research on that. You can't get away with it in other countries, but and so what you're saying is like you can send the money to another country? I'll have to go back on that one. America business wise is easy to make big wins. There are no laws to punish that behavior. Your own contract could have just been created. There are no reported sales figures. So you really don't ever do any business under it? Is that what you mean? Like you never really have to do any business under that, or you just register a business? Is that what you mean? And then maybe get loans on it by saying that you've got a contract or something? Okay. Yes, I will do some research on that. Thanks, Ollie. Have a great night. Like, I'm really, like, interested in history and current events and, like, things like that. I really I'm not I never came into the community to be out to get anybody. I was doing, officer involved shootings, which in all of my research, and I would dedicate like 8 hours a day to the research of it, because it was like during COVID, so I wanted to like do something with my time. Um, and so I found out quite a bit about, the qualified immunity doctrine, and I also kind of gained more of respect for police officers because although yes, there is you know many that are corrupt, but there's a lot of corruptions in everywhere. So, but as I read about more of them tonight, as I read about more of, what was going on, like I picked a particular month and I researched. I mean, like, and I confirm stuff. I don't just look, and I'm not talking about like watching videos about stuff. I'm talking about like reading. Like I read about stuff, and it has to come from at least, you know, more than just one source. It's got to be at least two or three sources. Um, Oh, I get American investors. Interesting. Interesting. But what I, learned when I was doing the officer involved shootings, so much corruption, because like what you're even talking about there, Richard, like I'd even seen where there was three companies I feel like maybe one of them might have been, I don't know, there was 3 companies, that actually had to go to American court about the child labor stuff. One of them was, Tesla, Elon, because of the cobalt mining in the Congo and the child labor. And in the American courts, they actually just were like, "Nah, it's fine. Just let it go." And, like, the how the employees, like, the not safety things even in his companies here and stuff, and they were just like, "Nah, it's fine. Nah, it's fine." Just like, as, the more I came to see about, the, what do they call it? They make you sign it, like an employer can't say nothing if you get fired or something like that. Um, I can't think of the exact phrase, but there is a phrase. Uh, you can't talk about something if you're fired from there or something. Um, but what that means too, in the same sense, is like so you sign that, and then maybe there's a lot of corruption or you know bad practices, whatever going on, and you're in trouble because you broke, your agreement that you signed to not say anything. Just like the ag gag law, which is the agricultural, when they used to show the commercial where they would be pushing that cow, um, that was sick, and they're not supposed to like process any meat or animals. Yes, non-disclosure. Yes. Thank you, Richard. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Um, that they're not supposed to any sick animals or anything processed for, human consumption or anything. So this commercial of them pushing this cow to be processed for meat, obviously it was sick and stuff. Now we don't see any of those because they made it like you're a terrorist, if you go into these factory farms and film what they're doing and breaking laws. So these laws that are made, just like the whistleblower law, right? They're breaking the laws, but you can't tell anybody they're breaking the law because then you're breaking the law because you tell people that they're breaking the law. It's so fucking the corruption as deep as it goes was, and then the last research that I did, and man, I always forget his name. I feel like it had Charles in it, but it made me want to throw up that these 2 big cops, man, clearly there was no need for what they did to this guy, but they just didn't like him because he was, he was on the side for right, and he would fight for what was right and everything, and he would run in marathons and stuff and everything. Right in front of his daughter, these 2 big, huge cops put fucking the gun right to his head and just shot him right in front of the school. And the little kid, his daughter's going, "Dad, Dad." And it was because, he had had a problem with those cops that, 2 weeks before they had shot a legally blind black guy. And they lied. They don't fucking walk around with knives hanging out their fucking stuff. They lied about the guy. All he was on the wrong, you just got into the wrong house. And he was scared, like there was something wrong, like, and, then they killed him. And so this guy was against this shit, like, and then they killed him. And it made me sick. The qualified immunity doctrine made me sick. And so whenever he was protesting about police brutality, they weren't chanting to repeal the qualified immunity doctrine. It just made me fucking sick. The cop, even if he was just having a bad day, or say, he was dating somebody and then, this guy starts a date, they break up and he's, all fucking broken up about it. She starts dating somebody else. This cop could literally fucking just kill that person and make some shit up and get away with it. Just get away with it. And I was just disgusted. And the whole Tony Timpa thing, and that fucking, I feel like Charlie Kirk would have done that. Richard, I really do. Man. But I'm not, and I know that people will say, I just feel like being open to dialogue is very important. You know? I really do. I feel like being open to dialogue is really important. And I remember reading that story that it was some black guy, and Charlie Kirk was pretty pissed that they hadn't made more. They had said more about when that black guy killed that blonde girl on the bus, and all those people were like filming it and shit. Nobody did anything, and he really didn't get much news play or anything, And he was pissed about that. So I can't remember the guy's name that was a black guy who had a channel that was like disagreeing with Charlie Kirk. And they didn't like really know each other, but I guess they knew each other from the channels or whatever. And the black guy said that after Charlie Kirk had, been killed, he was checking his email and there was a email from Charlie Kirk saying, asking if he would like to do a show and talk about it because, at least maybe they could see each other's side and views and maybe they could at least disagree agreeably. And the guy was like, it's it just, man, what a fucking, what a shame. Just, what a shame. So yeah, I think that we got enough problems over here, Tiffany, without a bunch of bastards like yourself wanting to fucking march through these streets, expecting us to do something like, what do you want us to fucking do? What are you fucking talking about? What are you fucking protesting, bitch? I want to know.
While other people in the comments make fun of me and talk about me, when I haven't even spoken about her or anything to do with these people in the comments, I don't speak about any of them. None of them. They just talk about me for fun. And not only do they talk about me for fun, but they question.
We don't think it's fun.
My husband. Who gives a fuck about your husband? Seriously. Oh, he's listed as a business owner. Yeah, because he was, dumbass. The fuck? I said that, but didn't you say I was lying?
No, I never said you were lying about him being listed as a business owner. I don't know what you're saying here. Yeah, yeah, because he was dumbass, and now you're gonna say something that I never even said, that you were lying that he was a business owner? What?
Years ago when I first came into this community and I talked about how he owned a business. Oh no, you're lying. Tiffany's lying. No.
That's not true. Or you think they can see, I feel like it was more, uh, political, like, see, I really the whole religious thing, about, Christ and everything, um, I don't like I think a lot of people make a lot of money for things that they're shouldn't be making so much money for. I really do. But maybe I just didn't watch the shows where he was speaking mostly, like, religion stuff. Maybe I just didn't, unless, like, it had to do with Israel, because you know how I feel about Israel. And, I mean, uh, I think that, my opinion that I don't understand, like, when did they stop separating, church and state? Like, I don't understand. I thought that was supposed to be something that was I thought they weren't ever supposed to get religion involved in politics. Like, it just seems like it's been really involved in this particular ministry, and I don't understand. Like, I've never, you know what I mean? In my life, I've never really even known what religion, president. Pretty sure they've never had a Jewish president. I'd rather have, you know, anything before a Jewish. You know what I'm saying? But I I don't understand how so much religion became involved, and it's almost like, now also if you're not a Christian, then, you're in trouble. Like, I just don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand how, everything is so, fucked, like, but it's been fucked from fucking long time ago. I don't believe that somebody died for our sins. I feel like it was a travesty that he died, and I just feel, like he was fucking under a lot of duress and stress, and these guy. Oh no, I don't know him. And he said, "Oh, you're gonna deny me before the," and he did deny him. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't know everything though about the Bible, at all. I really don't. But I don't think that Jesus was about organized religion. I really don't. You know. But I do think that Tiffany avoids, she'll watch the live stream. We know she watched this live stream, or the one from earlier. And everything we talked about, like, the age of marriage or consent or whatever, and what's going on in these other predominantly Muslim majority run countries, how they're fucking like destroyed, and asking what they were protesting for. All of those were valid questions that, perhaps you maybe would have an answer for if you're going to keep calling it your religion and your culture. That is such, isn't that crazy? Insane, Richard. Such a conflict of interest there, too. Ugh, so disgusting. And he has all that child labor going on in the Congo there with the cobalt, too. He's such a scumbag, that guy. So gross. So gross. I just don't understand, Tiffany. How come, like valid fucking questions that you're claiming that this religion, and yet you don't answer any of the valid questions. Instead, you sat here in your live stream fucking just fucking dogging me, making disgusting false accusations and everything. All the same shit, though, that you've been saying over and over. Is there a time when you actually listen to what's being said, Tiffany, and fucking answer the fucking questions? Because you're sounding like a fucking, I don't know, man, but what the fuck?
No way. He's Arab.
I never said he is not a business owner because he's Arab. You sound stupid saying shit like that.
Somebody who's supposedly dying.
You better shut the fuck up.
She wants to play my live streams while other people in the comments make fun of me and talk about me.
No, people were asking, and we were talking about a valid fucking topic with valid fucking curiosities. Why couldn't you fucking stop making it all about you and fucking answer some questions about your so-called religion and culture?
Or anything to do with these people in the comments, I don't speak about any of them. None of them. They just talk about me for fun.
No, it's not fun. We fucking care about this country. There were fucking valid questions. What the fuck?
They talk about me for fun. But they question my husband.
Fuck him.
Seriously. Oh, he's listed as a business owner. Yeah, because he was, dumbass. The fuck? I said that, but didn't you say I was lying?
No, this part here never happened. I never said he's lying. He can't be a business owner. He's Arab. You see how you make this fucking stupid shit up?
Years ago, when I first came into this community, and I talked about how he owned a business. Oh no, you're lying. Tiffany's lying. No way. He's Arab. He's milking off this country. You fucking pieces of shit, man. You never just want to leave people alone.
See, I think you protest too much.
He's Arab. He's milking off this country. You fucking pieces of shit, man. You never just want to leave people alone.
No, you don't.
You always want to say some shit about people because you're suffering. Well, SG, I have a question, honey. What man did you move to now? What man's house did you move to?
I want to know where you think you're coming up with this shit.
Because it seems every time you have to move, it's because that man gets sick of you. You're sick of me. So why don't you get a job?
Listen, cunty whore. Like I said, I was at my apartment for 9 years and the one before that for 20 fucking years. I've had apartments since I was fucking 19 years old. I don't know who the fuck you think you are speaking to like that.
What happened to your job? And since you always talk about my kids, what about your daughter? Why don't she talk?
I don't always talk about your kids. You keep talking about my kid.
What did you do so messed up that your kids still, while you're dying, won't talk to you?
All right, you listen. You listen to me. I'm gonna fucking tell you something right now. Everybody's fucking dying, cunt. But you don't know anything about me and my daughter. How about you? You seem to try to act like you know something about me. Why don't you tell me what man I moved to? You're a fucking scum.
Seriously, your kid will not talk to you, and you supposedly have had bouts and bouts and bouts and bouts of cancer diagnoses, and your daughter, your only.
So you just keep talking about my kid. You will not stop. Nobody was talking about your kids. Nobody was.
Child will not speak to you. I really think this was a so that says more about you than me. Really. And it says more about you that you use the platform that you have to spread hatred and nastiness upon people's lives. That's what you use it for. To be a bully while you're dying. I've never.
You keep fucking saying that, cunt. And you have pushed yourself right over the fucking edge.
Seen somebody like you. Seriously. I haven't spoken about you. I haven't said anything. I've been on my merry little fucking way, sick as fuck. And I don't give a shit if you know somebody in Michigan, Tracy. The only people, me, Debbie, Janelle, these children, religion, dogging their home, dogging the fact that they're struggling and need assistance. Go to the so. And I'm not scared to take the bus. I'm not scared to walk. It's marriage. But when I need it, I get it. And how dare you, someone who doesn't even have their child in their life, judge me and how I raise mine? How dare you, someone who doesn't have their own stuff, someone who can't even take care of their animals? You left your cat for dead.
That's a
You can't even
lie.
take care of your own animals.
You're fucking so cooked. Anybody would think you possibly don't love your husband.
Go with whoever will put up with our bullshit? Come on, man. No. Oh, that's funny, Travis. That is funny. Well, here's what happened to me. I took responsibility for everything. I blamed myself. Okay. I don't care about any of that. And that's why so many people got upset with me. Because they said so many times, hey, Tiffany, that it's our fault that Sharon fucking harasses us and makes fun. No. No. And it's unfortunate for you. I'm not trying to, that's what you want. You know that they'd off you to make sure you, and he needed to bail because of your fucking mouth?
Yeah, because of your mouth. Because of your mouth. Your fucking mouth is fucking him up.
You're a loose end. They tie up, and so are your kids. They don't mean it. Oh, no, actually, you're a nothing. You're a maid. You're nothing. Nothing. And that's what you aren't understanding with the anime. Nobody would bat an eye recruited into their fucking time. And you're fucking humiliated and belittled me, and Janelle tried to humiliate us and belittle us. I don't know any line. Humiliated somebody who humiliated every white person. No prisoners that didn't come out with Nazi tattoos. To run around, you're going to get locked up. But I kind of won't be long for you to the eyes and ears.
Bleeding from her eyes.
A little back page. When it spoke about Shaq. So don't sit here and fucking laugh at me. We already did because too late. Too late. Too late. I had blood coming out my eyeballs. It wasn't like, come on now.
You never fucking had blood coming out of your eyeballs and your ears and your mouth and your nose. You fucking lied and said from 15 to 52. From 15 to 52 is how many years I worked paying taxes. No criminal record, nothing. I'm 15 to 52 years old. And now rents are so high that what you worked your whole life can't even rent is higher than just so there's no cost of living going on there, right? None. I searched for an apartment I could afford, Tiffany. Uh, uh, Now at this point, searched. So I don't care for you sitting there lying about me, saying I went from man to man to man. I went through SA when I was little, and that's not even fucking true. I left my cat for dead. How fucking dare you? I searched for an apartment I could afford that would accept my cat and dog. I could only afford so much for pet fees. I couldn't, it was not feasible. That a lot of places wouldn't do two cats and dog. So I rehomed my cat. I didn't leave it for dead. I would never leave an animal for dead in my life. Still bothers me. I still think of my cat. But didn't leave her for dead. I had to make a choice. Tiffany, how fucking dare you? Speak to me the way you are. And in the meantime, you want to fucking schmooze up this fucking aka religion or political or a brotherhood or whatever. And then accuse my daughter of like a fake of who the fuck are you talking to, bitch? You don't fucking call me dummy, motherfucker. Uh-uh. You lying? You've been a liar your whole fucking life, bitch. Claiming fucking you were dying and had 6 months left to live. You were on hospice with your eyes, ears, nose, mouth all bleeding with cancer. That's what you had on your fucking Facebook. And your fucking response was, I was in drug addiction. I can lie. That's what you fucking said. Fucking scum.
E-beggars, you shared this out and said this is great. To her, yeah. But basically, brought this. That's when we were said this is great.
Sorry.
My piano will not. That's why you see them and we don't. But as for like being, but Tanger, the Barbie doll incident.
Tanger had never done shit to you, and you were allowing people in there calling her Tanger.
Remember when she came back in the community? I was really friends with him.
To dox her, everything. Then you got a fucking, you want to have a fucking problem with her fucking dropping a fucking phone number that you're the one who fucking told us about. You see something, say something. When you were going to harass that little kid at school because you didn't give a fuck about your own kid. Okay? You wanted to ruin his fucking Christmas. That's what you wanted to do. You were going to call off CPS. You wanted to harass that teacher. You wanted to harass everyone at Christmas.
I don't think they were giving it to you like this. Well, no, Janelle. Leanne, her personal.
I was flipping through. Sorry, looking for audio. It's time.
Your vibrator's your husband.
You said that. You said that, Tiffany.
hope you're okay now. I know. One of the first people to say, you know what, Tiffany? Do what you gotta do. You know what? Now, what you won't admit, you don't have one, bitch, because you're a fuck. Nah, because I don't marry. Or sucking off dudes every fucking day.
See how much time you're always accusing me of sucking off people? It's 2 years ago. Or a year ago, whatever. You've been accusing me of sucking dicks since you've been in this fucking community. You came in here with bobbles after she had a live stream claiming, I have proof. I have proof. SG was turning tricks in the back of the bar that she worked at. And you came in here with her, fucking acting like that was A-okay and shit. And then had a fit when I said, I don't know, Tiffany, maybe your hijab is too tight or something. You fucking... But you were claiming that you had me muted and couldn't hear what I was saying. Oh, but you heard that. It went on and on and on about it, bitch.
300 seconds and let us know how it was. Everybody that supports them. Every time I was. So she's claiming here that everybody that supports people, whatever, get her. For Bible, for every time I would do anything to support any of them that you didn't fucking like, that's what you would do. You would attack me and everybody around me. And don't talk about, oh, well, CPS is going to be at your house checking for.
Shut up. You know who called CPS on you. Chosen One Community said it, and you still keep fucking accusing me. Chosen One Community was your friend when she did it. You still keep accusing me.
Becky G, send them, bitch. And Becky, here's them. Okay. You know what? I'm really beginning to think that you are the type of parent who would use your kids for attention. Because I didn't say that. That just seems fine. There's no reason for this right now. Like,
Yeah,
there is no reason for what you're doing right now, PH. Becky would smile with his fucking teeth out because he's beautiful. And you're nasty, ugly bitch ass in the bar sucking off dudes every fucking day. Hey, shit, I'm here cook. Really?
You're fucking disgusting for shit you say in front of your kids, man. You're sick.
And you cooking is really the problem. We've seen you know,
fly strip over it and shit.
Wipe your nose like 600 times while you're cooking, and you have a cigarette dangling out of your mouth like Peg Bundy.
Peg Bundy.
I'm taking Melissa's word. I'm over here cooking over a hot stove every day for my kids and doing.
Anyway, it wasn't Ted Bundy, it's Peg Bundy, by the way.
It's disgusting. Disgusting the way you cook. Disgusting.
You touch everything with your fingers with nasty nails.
Thing that I can to make sure they know their mom loves them, and I'm here for my husband. Who the fuck? That's why you don't have one, bitch. Because you're a fuck. Nah, because I don't marry people to give them green cards. That's why. That's the only husband you ever had.
Or a green card.
I guess you thought he was handsome. I don't know.
Handsome, I said.
Weirdo. And you hate everything that doesn't kiss your ass. And fuck you too, Tanger. Because you're supposed to. Well.
See, Tanger never did shit to you, and there you were going at Tanger.
This started with you saying, I harass everybody in people's chat. Now, I've never seen Tanger do anything to you. And yet, here you go. Snack and cooking is never a good combo. To be a good person, you say you're a good person, but I never had any issues with you. I never talked about you, nothing. And she did that. I want you guys to wrap your heads around this. While she's saying it, pinned to the screen, she has Tangy.
Yeah, troll account. A Tanger. Always letting all the fucking trolls in your room. You wonder why people have problems with her.
Account. Into the screen. Every time SG changes her fucking mind about me, you go right the fuck along with her. Like you don't even like you don't like me anymore. Well, why the fuck did you? Wow, we didn't even know that you didn't like us.
Yeah.
How's that? We didn't know that you didn't like us. Even the first time around. She got, okay. Tangy is saying, I don't think Janelle has a Barbie doll because SV can't afford $1.25. So,
You've been allowing clone troll accounts in your room for years, saying shit about people.
Here's what's happening here now. It's kind of really strange because this is where the humor is that Tiffany H is their big guns. She's their mouthpiece. But in the meantime, Tangy, like they're falling into each other's traps. It's so weird. Because Tangy is totally negating what,
it's just trolling. It's
true. But Tanger, Barbie doll incident.
Yeah, she didn't care for that at all. None of us did.
But that's who you're screaming at. We've never called you dirty towel head.
But you keep saying it. You said it even before I knew who you were.
Never called you Tiffany. We kind of did in the first goddamn place. That's first. And second. Wow. You're screaming while on the bottom, TNT Troll is pointing out to you. You're screaming at the person who first was offended, and still is, by the implication on a Barbie with a... You're funny. No, Mark. So now you're talking about Miss Lindsay. So right before you started harassing everybody that comes into my... Your little friend, Royalty or whatever, she did put her bet in there and place money against your ass. Oh, so now you're talking about Miss Lindsay. So right before you were talking about... Sorry, but anybody, even my dumbass, who thought it was just a treasure hunt, would know that everyone was trying to take your chick. A treasure hunt? And getting stage 4 cancer patients' channel wiped out. Channel fucking done. And I defended that too, didn't I? Yes. I said, oh. Did you? Fucked up it was. I didn't like it. That people shouldn't. What do you mean play that off? I am playing it off. It is the whole thing. But that's what you were saying. I'm in the beginning here. In the beginning, there was a demon from hell. Well, not really, but you know me.
I know, I hear it there, Richard, huh?
You know me. Say hello to my little friend.
Enjoying her.
Okay, keep playing in the fucking background. Always wants to talk about somebody in my dirty towel, okay? Leave my fucking dirty towels alone, bitch. Leave my... Gross.
Dirty towel.
So gross. That was the... Listen, I'm just playing it as it goes. I'm just playing it as it's going. My dirty towels alone, okay? Ain't nobody fucking your fake Jewish ass, okay? Well,
my fake Jewish ass. You hear that? My fake Jewish ass. And then tonight's live stream was my fake Christian ass, my fake Jewish ass, my fake Christian ass. You're the one talking about religion all the time, man.
Really to say about you, because you didn't do anything to her. I have a lot of friends that are Jewish, matter of fact, and I've let them hear you, and they say we don't claim her. We don't claim her. The Jewish community does not claim her. So you act ridiculous, lady.
The Jewish community doesn't claim me. You've played my videos for the Jewish community and they don't claim me? You hear yourself?
Ridiculous. That is a ridiculous thing for you to be saying right there. And there's no way a woman in an avatar where she's in her bra, basically, is not still doing a little back page. So find some fucking radical ass assholes, okay, to fucking rewind history for you, okay? And so you can learn what history really is. Because you can't claim any fucking thing and then sit there and say the N-word all fucking day long about. I don't say if I was like
say the N-word all day long. Soon, say. And I'm the only one that you fucking do this to consistently, screaming aggressively at. You've never, it was, and yeah, screaming aggressively at almost consistently every day for how many years now?
The N-word, it'd be the absolutely. It would only be the N-word. I don't say the N-word, but I don't also do. Okay, bye, Mark. Have fun swimming upstream. Good luck on your trip. You're lucky that Tisha is who she is now, because I'm surprised she didn't get on a plane and come whoop your fucking ass, bitch. You better watch out. She lives in New York. She could drive here.
But see, I didn't call her that. See, you are constantly, and just it's constant for you.
Yes. Well, no, Janelle is a Nazi. If I'm fake, land her personal jet on top of my roof. Sure. Wow, wait, what? Wow, wait, what?
Yeah, and then you bring up Luna, and then you bring up Strawberry, and you make it like any of them were being spoken about by me or anything. You have been trying to incite hatred towards me for a number of years, and it's really bizarre.
One thing for the goose is good for the geese. No, random. She has no point. My mom always says. You know. But I thought you're Muslim now, so why are you going after what your mom says if you're a Muslim now? You should be going after what they say. One thing is wrong for Tracy to do it, it's fucking wrong for her to do it. You know, I don't think it's. I don't think that Swiss and Meffy have done the same things. Yeah. Definitely not. Nowhere. No. Nowhere near. On people, and we don't even like. Read my above comment as she's going that it's doing that today. Sharon's already making community. Oh, okay, okay. But as she went to the cops, sent the cops nowhere, no. Going there, it's right? Yeah. But anyways, that's just my personal. Yeah, opinion. No, that's a good point too. That's a lot of money for there. Like they got some. At her. I was mad. I was like raging out, you know, for no reason. And in Sharon's words, I sound evil. I sound evil. And I'm going. I forgot exactly what she said, but basically, I'm going down this terrible path. Well, Sharon, the last time you heard me sound like that, when you were posting shit. I'm not posting shit. Oh my gosh, Joyce, are you serious? When you were posting pictures of my kids.
No, she wasn't.
Like I told you when we were friends, Sharon, that shit broke my heart. It truly did. You don't have to keep being sorry for things when you want to move on, when you apologize, when you really do want to move on and be better. And I still stand by that. You know, if you are trying to move on with somebody and you forgive them for past things, then every time something comes up from the past, you can't just expect them to, you know, explain themselves over and over again. And always tell her, you do not have to keep being sorry. And I meant that. But the thing is she didn't mean it. She wasn't really sorry. She really did mean all the things that she said. Because if she didn't, she would continue it. She would stop saying them, even now. Have you guys heard me call her any type of names? You know, or depict who she is? No. I've just said the truth, what she's doing and what she has done in the past. And they don't like that. They don't like that. But I'm not insulting her as a person.
You are insulting people, and you're not showing the truth.
I'm saying the truth. What she's doing.
You don't say the truth, bitch.
Well, I'm not the troll. You know, you can't just blame people for being someone you have no idea who they are. Find out who it is. You know, get a lawyer, do all that fancy stuff if you can, whatever the case is. Try to find out who it is. Then you can accuse somebody when you know for sure it's them. But you don't post people's kids because you think that they're a troll. And then there's another innocent child being exploited on the fucking internet.
All you do is talk about my kid and other people's kids. That's what you do. You do.
About
You make false accusations against people. It's just a fucking constant, man, with you. See, you even had your kids threatening me.
it was going to be something crazy. So I was like, do you want me to mute it? You know, because I don't need SG's psycho fucking pathic ass saying no shit, you know? Man, I don't care. I'll hop on the internet too. Come on now. We could play the internet game. We really can. I'll have a whole bunch of people.
You see? And you sit there laughing while your kid is talking like this on here. I didn't do shit to your kid. I don't even know what kid that is talking, but
Yeah. You don't want that. You don't want to play the internet game. Because we could really get down like that with the internet stuff. Yeah, baby. Probably because you're on the on the mountain. Oh no, I was saying that I was gonna ask Noah something, but I muted it because I thought he was gonna ask me something crazy. And then I had said I don't want SG's.
So wait a minute, you put your kids out there saying stuff and everything, and then you get pissed if I have offense with that? Yeah, and it's just fucking getting on my nerves about this bitch fucking constantly lying.
Psychopath ass saying nothing else about me. And then that's why Noah was like, we can play the internet game.
You think that's alright, TH? Your 15-year-old kid threatening me and you letting him? Because you've been inciting him to hate me? What else did you say? I said we could put it in that game. It's not going to go well for her. It's not going to go well for her. I'm 57 years old. That kid's 15 years old. He's the same one that fights with the neighbor, right? Threatened to put a gun in his face. That's what he said. Now he's telling me it's not going to go well for me. The other kid said I should be afraid of your husband. You're telling me I'm threatening you? People than she does that'll go to her page. See, and you're just, and I don't even know the kid, and you're the one making. No, buddy, you're going to juvie because you're not going to sit here threatening me. But I never did call. Never said nothing. Never. Because I know he's just got a bad parent there. Doesn't go well for her. Because I have a whole lot more people than she does that'll go to her page. So he's going to get all his teenage friends to harass a 57-year-old stage 4 cancer patient, and his mother thinks that's... oh, yeah, she's going to rip my wig off, too. I forgot about that one. I mean, like, seriously, Tiffany, what makes you think all of this fucking is normal? I don't understand why you came out the gate harassing me.
Admitting to saying that she didn't hear any of the shit that she vowed to saying. While I have messages her admitting to saying she sold her food stamps, admitting to saying that she didn't hear any of the shit that she vowed to saying. She says, I heard this. But I have messages admitting she didn't. You know? So, and I know when you think someone's your friend, confide in them. You say I did it too. I do it too. I say a lot of fucking things when I'm mad that I would not post on social media. And she would always get so fucking mad at me. And so would fucking SG. Why won't you bring it? Why won't you use this content?
So at SG, me and you were never friends like that. I don't know why you're acting like that. Like,
why won't you give me this? Why won't you do that?
Why won't I give you this? Why won't I give you that? I never asked you to give me anything, bitch. I asked you to give me anything.
And anybody that's a real friend, and they know you're not like that, and you don't want to post shit like that, and they call you a coward and a piece of shit.
That's a lie. That never happened, TH. I never told you do this, do that, give me this, give me that, post this, post that. Never. You're fucking stupid. A messages from me. I don't message you.
Child or somebody's dad on the internet, you know, or you don't want to keep attacking people and stuff like that. People that are really your friends are going to tell you, look, Tiffany, you don't want to do that. You're just going to regret it. Look, the last time you did some shit like that, you regretted it, whatever. You know, that's a real friend or someone that at least cares about you. Not those two bitches. They're constantly encouraging each other to do more shit.
It's a fucking lie. See, you just lying, trying to make yourself look like, and then you'll go, just because I haven't done it lately, or something. I don't know what you're fucking saying.
It's like a fucking trio over there, man. Oh my god. How do they know if you have a fucking hairy arm or not?
And you got Carrie Mann in there complaining that we said she had hairy arms. And in the meantime, saying that me and Tanner were doing sexual acts, and you were allowing it. As if you're normal. Tiffany, I'm not kidding you. And you wonder why people would get pissed.
I figured that's what you meant, Swiss. Yeah, I know that's right, because nobody wants to hear what she has to fucking say. Nobody wants to hear what she has to say. See, you know, I don't really care. You're right, Swiss, about her saying that about me being Muslim. And you know, I'm not a good Muslim. I'm not a good anything. But she ain't a good Christian or Jew. That's for fucking.
Fucking hey, man. You just bring out that religious shit constantly.
Now, I never claimed to be a good Muslim. I cuss, I smoke, I get my fucking nails done. I don't wear leggings as much anymore, okay? I don't do that as much, but I still do it. And I wear makeup and I post all the time. My face, I wear perfume sometimes. Like, I do a lot of things I am not supposed to do. And I do not claim to be a good Muslim.
Why aren't you supposed to wear leggings or get your nails done or wear perfume? Who the fuck would want to be in a fucking dictatorship like that, man?
At all. I never have. But she does claim to be a good Christian or a good Jew, whatever.
No, I don't. See, that's a lie. I don't. And now here you're friends with Swiss, so but the only one you ever consistently, like even though you and Sharon were at it in the beginning, the only one that you have never fucking had anything nice to say about or anything is me or anybody who's in my chat, who supports me. And now you're in this thing where you keep calling me Tracy. Like, you can't have the fucking decency or the respect to fucking stop acting like we're some kind of friends or some shit, because you've been rotting to me since day one.
Shut up. She wants sympathy, or she wants to talk about the Holocaust, or she wants to talk about tattoos that Janelle got in prison. Something that she probably would have never done.
So nobody's supposed to be offended from Nazi tattoos. Like, I can't talk about the Holocaust. I mean, like, I don't understand. This is the reason I do understand, because you claim to be a part of something that hates Israel and hates Jews. So, I mean, that's why you've been like this to me since day one.
You know, and now she's saying shit about Lou's dad, saying he's in hell.
Lou's dad, I didn't know Lou's dad's father's name. I didn't know shit about Lou. The shit was sent to me, but you sit there and you think everything's okay. What's said about me and Annette, and like, you even sat there and you still won't fucking acknowledge that you lied and said Annette uses her 3 sons for checks and shit. Fucking sick.
Fucked up. You know, our parents are not on social media. Our kids are not on social media.
No shit, bitch. Then why do you think it's okay for my kids to be harassed? Why did you think it was alright for Bobbins to harass my kid? Why the fuck did you harass my kid tonight? You need to shut your fucking trap, bitch, because your kid is on social media. You put him on there threatening me, saying, oh, she wants to play the internet game? So you fucking need to check your motherfucking self.
This is what they love to do. They love to band together and do this shit. And then turn around and say that we're all doing it to them.
You are.
No, honey. Ain't nobody posted your guys' kids. And I can guarantee you that troll account that posted Angel's daughter is probably SG.
You see? You've been doing this every day for years. And then you delete it and act like you didn't do it. But you do. But tonight, you're gonna sit there and act like something sexual happened to me when I was a kid, or my kid, and God bless. I hope you get those horrific memories out of your head. Oh, fucking shit, bitch. Nothing like that ever fucking happened to me. My mother was very attentive, and nothing happened like that to my daughter. So you don't get to fucking say shit like that, cunt. Because Munchie was the one who posted that fucking post up. Probably still has it up. And implied that. And no matter that I screenshotted it to prove it, even when you still were accusing me, Swiss's response was, yeah, but it sounds better to accuse you. Sounds better to accuse me. Something I didn't do, but it's more fun to accuse me of saying it. And you just keep running with it, TH. You can't. You think you're going to keep lying about me like that? You think you're going to always accuse me of sucking dicks? And hooking and this and that? I don't know who the fuck your scabby ass thought you were. What, you think Tom Reed's gonna come save you or something? Is that what you think, bitch? You're fucking sick. It's just amazing that every fucking audio here is like you, because you never shut the fuck up about me.
Crazy, man. But that's the point. It's humanitarian to me. But to somebody like SG, it's not. To somebody like SG, it's about what they look like on the outside. They don't deserve food because they're brown. They don't deserve anything because they're Arab, because they're Muslim. Wow. You know, but I don't understand that. None of us are just one thing. You know, I honestly had the hardest time when I first reverted to Islam because
All I gotta do is just fucking click on any one of these audios.
I swear to you, I was 1 minute I was looking for it because I didn't get the hi because I didn't get the notification, and then the next minute I was passed out. And then I woke up when hubby got home because he had to go out and grab a couple things from Home Depot. So, like this whole next week, he's gonna be working late. So
really, oh, he's gonna be working. I thought you said he doesn't have the business anymore because he's sick. Interesting.
Well, not week, but like this next 4 days, the whole weekend, Monday and Tuesday. Monday, he's gonna work late because in the morning, that's good. I tried to, but it's not up. But Monday, I'm glad she did that because she was playing it. So I'm glad she did that. She's awesome. His stomach or his arm, I didn't even know you could do that. Put it in your stomach, but then he did a stress test on his heart and yesterday, and then now he made his appointment for Monday for the CT. So
who's paying for all that?
Getting down to the nitty gritty. I'm getting really scared if you want the truth, but he's actually feeling really good. It's all on you, but you know, I don't know how it works.
So beforehand, it was like an end stage renal failure, but now you haven't spoken about it at all. Like,
sorry, I don't know how it works. How fast everything happens, or what, you know? Hey, Kimberly.
But, here you are crying, but you haven't spoken about it at all.
You know, some people learn. You know, and when I started speaking to Cindy again, trust me, she brought it all up. Like when we spoke on the phone, and I chose to apologize to her for I had said something. I think it was about her kids, not about her kids, but
of course it was about her kids. Yes, it was. All you ever fucking do is talk about people's kids when you get mad at them.
That I wish I was their neighbor or something like that, so they could have a safe place to go or some shit. And that's how it sounded when I heard it, because it was made into a clip and sent to me. So, you know, I had said something. I forgot even how I said it, but I know it was rude. And I felt bad for it. And I told her that. And I apologized for it. And I had made another comment about something else that I'm not going to mention again because
Holly, her kids.
It was wrong of me to mention it the first time, but if she were to hear this, she'd probably know what I was talking about. And I felt bad, so I apologized to Cindy for that, and she apologized to me, and that was it. You know, we both held ourselves accountable for things that we had said, or you know, and so on, and then we moved on. You know, so.
But you just can't ever do that with me. You can't ever just stop.
We don't sit there and throw in each other's faces all the different things that we said out of anger, or all the things people said in our chats, or you know, because with Cindy, it was more of what people said around her and what she was around. She didn't really say a whole lot about me on social media. Whatever she said behind social media, I really don't give a shit.
Yeah, and like you were saying shit about her on social media, like you do to quite a lot of your friends. Just saying, it's the truth. Anybody can hear it. I mean, in all the audio, you can hear you flip back and forth. You're just not loyal to anything. Here's another freak. Another one.
Little toy in the background is Johnny chewing your baby. Okay. We have E here, marker on off. HD. Nutter post. I mean, within, right after I ended my live. A minute after. Carrie had listened to that.
That's what you allow in there. She and Davis went crazy from doing drugs. The doctor told her it brought on this. Such a crazy man.
A minute after I ended my live, the Nutcracker goes on and posts. Well, you can see what she posted. Now it's been 25 minutes. Godliness. Is that spelled correctly?
You're sick, man. She can't even talk about fucking religion or nothing. Do you bitches ever fucking stop your disgustingness?
Not you big bloated motherfucking bitch with your goddamn fucking dirty fucking Crocs with your fucking blue socks. Okay, let me tell you some motherfucker. Okay, the statements in a lawsuit of defamation need to be false. Okay.
They are false. They are fucking false. What's the confusion?
Everything I said about your fat motherfucking ass is true, bitch. Everything I said is motherfucking true, okay? And no matter how heinous or offensive it is, as long as it's motherfucking true.
It isn't fucking true, motherfucking true, motherfucking fucking. I don't see anybody offering $20 to this fucking scumbag cunt. Just shut the fuck up.
You can't fucking file a goddamn motherfucking lawsuit, okay? And your son was trying to cuddle up on the couch with you. That's a motherfucking fact, bitch.
No, it ain't, you fucking scumbag pig.
You read his unalive letter on fucking YouTube, okay? His most intimate, horrible time of his life you fucking displayed for the goddamn entire world. That's a motherfucking fact, bitch. Take your fucking cheeseburger and shove it up your big fat motherfucking ass.
Fucking, who the fuck talks like this, man? And they all sit there and act like this bitch is fucking normal and decent. This is who fucking posted that shit saying, little Z and your hubby and Mo and this. That's who posted the last thing about that shit. Not me. You need to fucking start getting it straight, TH. You need to fucking get it straight, cunt. You care about kids being talked about, then you care about everybody's kids being talked about. You're gonna end up pissing me off. Well, you know, you did piss me off already, so. It's always like the next day, I'm just like, I've got a real life. I'm too busy to fucking really want to fucking put you through the fucking ringer, TH. But you're not gonna sit there and making fucking disgusting sexual accusations like that consistently about me. You can get your fucking fat ass on here and fucking apologize and say all that shit is not true. I don't know where you get this man to man to man to man to man thing. You might want to fucking prove that shit. You got a day to prove what the fuck you're talking about, cunt. Or shut the fuck up and apologize for it. Monday morning, If I don't have that shit, I'm calling to get your fucking husband audited. And I don't give two fucks. I don't care. You need to fucking learn. We asked you logical questions, what the fucking protest is about, and logical questions that you can't fucking answer. You stupid scumbag bitch. You don't get to talk like that to me. United we stand, divided we fall. Peace, love, and tacos for all. Please like and subscribe and thumbs up. Thank you, Richard. I appreciate you.